Big one, they're all set. 1200 meters. Sprinting away from the 1200 meter marker. Over the limit was Quick to Go. On the outside of that is Lady Clementine, as well positioned as they settle down to race. And going to the lead now is Spanish Oasis. On the outside of that, Masters Beauty's trying to improve as Duchess Lane runs into second. Jamie's Joy is about 6 lengths off the leader. Spanish Aces are going a good clip up front as they move towards the 600 meter. Glacier Girls now about 6-7 lengths off the leader at this stage. They're followed further back in the field. They're trying to improve as Masters Beauty as they turn to the home stretch. Lady Clementine, Tallulah Jet. Top of the lane, they come with just 400 to go. Spanish Oasis, the leader. Duchess Lane with the black cap moves in and over the limit goes in. They've pulled 4 or 5 lengths clear of Glacier Girl. Jamie's Joy is towards the outside. But Duchess Lane over the limit is trying to close it down. It's Duchess Lane past the 200 meter marker. Over the limit, a neck back second at this stage. Duchess Lane over the limit is wearing it down stride for stride. And over the limit got it from Duchess Lane, and then Spanish Aces and Jamie's Joy ran forth. So Duchess Lane led. Those were the top 3 or the top 2 they were in when they turned into the home stretch in the top 3, and they then went together from the 300. It was a good clip up front from Spanish Aces, but over the limit, the twice over, Sean Terry, Chris Van Niekerk, and they draw first blood, and they win it by a neck, and just showing up as the Toad Sacred Blues. So as we look at this, Duchess Lane comes into the lead, had about a length to spare, but over the limit, starts to wear it down stride for stride. They get close down to the line, but Muzieni is victorious for the Highveld Hawks from Duchess Lane, who's back in that second position. That is for the KZN Falcons, and third also for the Highveld Hawks, Spanish Oasis. They'll give you the update on the point system. Back to the studio.
Well, the opening leg of the Ryder Cup has gone to over the limit from the Sean Terry stable for some big owners in the yard. Let's get Sean Terry into the picture here. Now, when you come to the course and you got those owners in the book there, it's a big accolade to you in the stable.
Yeah, listen, a great privilege to have them on board. Unfortunately, this filly's taken a little bit of time. She's not probably the quality that they're used to having, but she's done a good job here today. Seems to have enjoyed the surface, and there's probably a bit more to come on the surface.
Seem to enjoy the good tempo up front?
Yeah, everything fell in Muzi's lap basically, but he was very strong in the finish and a good ride, and well done to Muzi. And yeah, I was happy with that.
Well done.
Thank you. Just a big thank you to the owners for obviously the patience and the support.
There's a bottle of champagne. Thanks very much to Matthew Sham, Director of New Turf Carriers. Well done to Sean Terry. And this horse is called Over the Limit for the Van Niekerks, the Magniers and the Nagels. The winning rider, his name is Muzieni. He'll be back on his way. He's just weighing in to make sure all is in order. In the meantime, let's get the winning groom through. He can get his prize money there. There's your winning prize. Thanks very much to Matthew Sham. Well done to the groom who looks after Over the Limit. And then we're going to get Muzieni. He's drawn first blood in the Ryder Cup. He's going to come forward, and here's Muzieni looking splendid in those red and blue silks. Cap matches the silk, so well done.
Thank you very much. Just a great initiative with the New Turf Carriers. Coming on board with the sponsorship, Mr. Hawkins. Big involvement in sponsorship and getting this event going, so just well done to everyone associated with it.
It's lovely camaraderie in the jockey's room when you come into the parade ring and all the tactics, and when they jumped out, I think that's one of the quickest paces I've seen in a maiden in a long time.
Yeah, you know, normally most of these guys have a lot of experience racing. True racing, you need to go. It is not a canter-canter sprint, and normally we tied down. I think most now the situation is different. Most of us are kind of like riding for ourselves, for the plan ahead, so that's why I think the pace was genuine. But obviously I could see the pace was quite hot, and I was happy where I was. I thought this type of horse can't go any faster. I want to just wait for him to find his feet. But he came to a straight like a winner, and though the other horse tried to intimidate him the last 200, showed a better class.
Well done, Muzi.
Thank you. I want to say thanks to Mr. Terry, obviously a great trainer. Since I started training, riding as a young, I've never seen so much success from one trainer in a long time. So it's just remarkable what he's doing, and I just wish him well and well done for a great season to him and Mr. Van Niekerk, and just great teamwork. And to our sponsors again, thank you.
Well done. Don't run away. There's your bottle of champagne. Thanks very much to Matthew Sham, Director of New Turf Carriers. Over the Limit draws first blood in the Ryder Cup.